want to make some cool cheesy pepperoni types of hot dogs. Done that before on here. I don't think I've ever like made them on camera here. I've made like the pepperoni cheesy pretzel bread sandwiches, but I want to do some hot dogs. I don't know if I'll eat 4 of them. I would assume actually that I probably won't, but we're gonna just kind of go for it. Yeah, so that's what we got. These are like the ballpark beef hot dogs. I already forgot, honestly. I double checked the packaging and I think I forgot again, but I think that's the type of hot dog that I have here. Rare, not black shirt, not rare, messed up hair. It's getting really long. Yeah, we're gonna just kind of prep these up together here. We've got some, top cut, like top sliced, butter buns here. There's another kind that I was gonna get, like Hawaiian type or something, but I went with these because they were fresher and will last a little bit longer, I guess, because I have like anxiety about bread going bad and stuff. Kraft Colby Jack cheddar cheese. No, just Colby Jack, not cheddar cheese, but I love that kind of cheese shredded up like that. This isn't, I usually prefer the Good and Gather Target brand, but I didn't go to Target, so I think this will be okay. It'll be okay when it's like melted on the hot dog. It's usually with the Target brand, I like to eat it cold. At least I did like when I first moved into this apartment. I probably won't do that with this, to be honest, but yeah, we got that. And then got like a pound or whatever that size is of my favorite kind of pepperoni. I love that pepperoni. I love pepperoni. So we've got that as well. We're gonna just assemble. I've been playing Marvel Rivals the last few days. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, these are some nice. They're cold because I put my buns in the fridge now. I used to not really. No, that's not true. I've done that, but these are nice. They feel very nice and firm. It's something I hate. I hate when hot dog buns like just fall apart and disintegrate and get very difficult to use. I hate that a lot. It's got a nice. You guys know those weird ASMR videos with like the tissue boxes? If you don't know those, you should look those up. They're very funny. You could do something like that with these hot dog buns. You know what I'm saying? I should have opened this cheese. We could put some cheese on the bottom side of one of these. Maybe we're gonna probably do a little bit of a different thing for all of them, I think. Got the cheese opened up there. Yeah, again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. We're kind of just going with the flow. Just making some, yeah, see, we're pouring cheese onto the carpet is actually what we're doing. It appears, okay, let's settle down. Alright, yeah, let's compose ourselves here, please. Let's compose ourselves. It's all good, nothing a little bit of vacuuming cannot fix. Alright, so we got some cheese on the bottom of that one. We can put the hot dog inside of the bun. The plate's gonna make noises because it is on the table in the middle like that. I don't love that. I don't love the car behind me either, but you know, we're gonna make it work. I had to like really get that in there. It was sitting kind of high there. You can barely actually see it, but yeah, again, kind of just YOLO in it here. I gotta dig a little deeper. In these buns to make sure the hot dog actually sits down in them. I'm excited to try these. I've never tried this specific bun before. I don't know how special a bun can possibly get here, but it does look and smell good. I think this one we will skip putting cheese on the bottom. We'll just put the hot dog right on inside. Get it to fit on in there. Nice and snug as the table continues to creak. I would appreciate if we could stop with the table creaking. Maybe we'll just, we'll scoot that over there. We'll do it like this. A little bit different order of operations here. Again, we gotta make sure there's enough space on the bottom of some of these. This is gonna be a bit difficult to assemble with some pepperoni involved, but we'll make it work, maybe. Oh, I ripped this one a little bit. That might not be good. I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Let's put some pepperoni on the bottom of this one, shall we? Why not? We'll get like one piece, tuck that up in there. Another, we'll tuck that one in there. Tuck this. These are fitting in quite nicely. Like one more snug. And then we'll put this hot dog right on top of that. Very nice, very nice. We're not done yet though. I want to be cautious with how much cheese I allow to fall out here, but it's probably not going to go my way. Just want to be kind of chill about it for a couple of these here. Just kind of... Yeah. Okay. These weren't the... Okay, I mean, I don't want to say... I mean, they may not be the best buns for this because they don't leave a lot of space for things to fit in, I guess, but it's alright. They seem to have a good integrity to them, which is important. And I know you can't really see the fine details too well because it is so bright out today. Just like fit in a little bit of pepperoni on some of these as well. Not a lot of method to the madness here. We're kind of just doing things for the fun of it. Trying to weasel this on in there as the cheesy bag is crinkling in the background. I might not even really overdo it with the pepperoni on some of these. I might just leave it be and just like throw one or two, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna try too hard with this. There goes my shoulder. I'm not gonna try too hard, not gonna try that hard. And here I go with my cold pepperoni addiction that I have. Alright, I'm gonna go throw these in the microwave. Fingers crossed they turn out okay, and we will be back with these and some Diet Coke, of course. Alright, there they are. Lighting is just not great today because it is so awkward and bright in here. These kind of light up so they don't look amazing on camera, but I guess I could try like this. I'm trying not to make a mess, but they turned out pretty solid, I think. Looks a little bit better when I turn the gamma down on the camera a little bit. That's why I always do that, but I've stopped doing it because I don't know. But man, are they hot. They, 2 minutes might have been a bit much. I always overdo things in the microwave. It's a very, very bad habit that I have. Yep, that is hot. Well, we're gonna have to sit here and wait for a second now, aren't we? I'm keeping my Diet Coke, not in a cup today because who cares? I don't think anyone cares. This is still so hot. Ooh, this might be a bit tedious, but I think we're gonna go for it. It's very hot and greasy and oily, but it's good. Very good bun as well. This was a good idea. That is good. That turned out pretty solid. That is definitely going to, I've been saying, I said in yesterday's video and to my friends a couple times the last few weeks or on stream or whatever, I've been craving a good hot dog. We have got some good hot dogs. This is good vintage, like what I would make for myself in my college and whatnot. I love just adding pepperoni and cheese to stuff that doesn't usually have pepperoni and cheese. It's very fun to me. It's very fun. The heat that these brought into the room absolutely made this room like just a bit more humid and steamy feeling. I can just feel it in like my forehead, and I can feel it from just how much is emitting, how much heat is emitting from the hot dog. That's a good hot dog, man. Look how like dull it got in here when the it just gets so much darker when the cloud is covering the sun back there. It's only noon right now, so the sun is probably around back. I don't know. Who cares about my science? That is a very good bun. Again, like I already said once, that bun is wicked. It's subtle. First of all, it's firm. It's firm and it's not getting demolished by the melty cheese and it's not falling apart. It's firm and I can firmly grasp it, you know. But it's got like sweetness to it or butteriness to it, whatever the flavor. There's a dog running around upstairs, but it stays subtle. It doesn't overtake. You know, I was thinking. You know, I said I was gonna get a Hawaiian version or whatever it's called, Hawaiian hot dog bun. Hawaiian stuff is so good. It's like sweet and whatever, but it's always there. It's very omnipresent. Is that how you use that word? I don't know. But it does take a lot. Like this stays in its lane. You know what I mean? This hot dog stays in its lane. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. After so many years of, wow, that hair really just came down again, huh? After so many years of Diet Coke, you start to learn, you know, if this were poured into a cup, it would be gone by now because the cup is much easier to take the sips out of. But because it's not, there's still like half of it in there, and it's just, you know, the chugging process is not the same. Does that make sense? I've learned the entire science behind, like, whether I should have a can or a bottle or a big bottle or a small bottle and how it, you know, how quickly I run through my supply of one or the other. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm like very mentally ill when it comes to this stuff. I just like zonked out on my phone for like 10 minutes. So now we have a like colder, less amazing version of these hot dogs, but you know, that's okay. And you know, we also have the dude outside with his dog that actually left like 10 minutes ago and he just came back as soon as I started recording again, or as soon as I unmuted the microphone. That's the guy from upstairs, by the way. He's just a curse to these videos, I must say. The sole reason that these videos are in this room is because of him. Still okay. And we're left with one last bite, which is basically just basic hot dog, basically full circle. Like less than 1 can of Coke for all 4 of those. That's fascinating. Mental note there. Cup equals goes away faster. That was like way better than I thought they would be. Honestly, I thought they would be messier. I didn't think they would taste as good. I didn't know if I'd like the hot dogs as much. Like the meat specifically. I didn't know how the buns would be. I think we nailed it there. I think we nailed it. That's kind of it. That's all I've got for right now. Another nice little homemade kind of throwback to 3 months ago when I didn't eat only fast food. When I did not eat only fast food. Anyway, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. I gotta go edit this and do something else. And do something else. And do something else. And do another thing. And do another thing. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another thing. Anyway. I gotta go do dishes too. I gotta go put this in the dishwasher. I had a plate full of, when I was getting ready in the kitchen for the video, I put the hot dogs onto a plate, and I accidentally poured like all the hot dog water from in the bag onto the plate. So there was a plate covered in hot dog water, and I was surely not going to use it for this video, so that plate got put in the dishwasher right away. And thankfully I did not start it, so I can go put this in there too, because it is now covered in melted cheese that needs to get washed off. I hate hot dog water. It's so fucking gross. Alright, before we get any further off